That video showed up right on fucking time. Yet again, my timeline does what it needs to do. I've been following this young lady for quite some time, and I feel this exactly. I have family members who have watched me post about me about to be evicted, and out of those family members, I promise you, not a fucking dollar came through. Not a fucking dollar. Not a shoebox. Not a tote. Not a trash bag. If I needed it, came through. And yet and still they say, why don't you talk to so and so? When was the last time you talked to your father? When was the last time you seen your grandmother? Why? Why? Y'all publicly watching me go through this, and not one person has came up with anything other than, well, why don't you get a job? Roll the clip.
If blood is thicker than water, why is it that the black community is more afraid to ask their family members for $10 than they are a stranger? If blood is thicker than water, why is it that when it comes to sharing information, there's more information about my struggles than it is my successes? If blood is thicker than water, why in the fuck do you put a limit on how many times that family member can ask you for a helping hand? If blood is thicker than water, why as a parent didn't you make their lives easier, remove all obstacles and help them through their struggles instead of telling them that they're supposed to go through it, poverty is a part of life, and that they need to learn adulthood? Your job was to make it easier for them so they did not have to go through that struggle of adulthood like you did. If blood was thicker than water, my love, why are we more divided than we are unified? But every single time that we come for a funeral, oh, we can't keep meeting like this. We can't keep meeting like this. You can't keep being a devious bitch. And the only reason why I'm speaking on this, and I'm only talking about the older black community. The younger black community, y'all have a lot that y'all need to figure out, but that's more or less of you trying to actually love your child instead of having an accessory for a child. But outside of that, when it comes to the older black community, you motherfuckers went out of your way to make your child's life fucking insufferable. And because of that, that's one of the top reasons as to why the black community no longer has sisterhood, community, unity. We are not together because we are running away from the pain, strife, and struggle that all of you have put us through. And as a black woman who literally went out of your way to silence my own mom and finally turn my back on that side of my family, you have no idea how fucking sad it is that I can't even go to that bitch for a helping hand. I can't. Because she's going to judge me. She's going to make me feel indifferent. But yet she is the woman who raised me. You judge your children for how they act in the real world or in life. But you are the one who raised them. They have your characteristics. They have your... Girl.
I just had this conversation with my son earlier. I said, I feel like any time that I've accomplished something past my parents, you don't get the acknowledgement. You don't get the, oh, I'm proud of you. You get the, about time. Bitch, what? Or on the father side, you don't hear shit. And it's crazy because I told my son this too. I said, if and when you have children in life, please remember I'm the grandmother on the daddy side. Don't nobody like the grandmother on the daddy side. And you know why? Because the grandmother on the daddy side got one or two characteristic traits in her. Either she's really, really loving and the other side of the family can't stand that shit because she not going for the dumb shit, or she's a bitch. And she's only a bitch because, again, you're not going to play with her son or her grandchild. That's the only two characteristics. Oh, and I'm sorry, the third one is she don't fuck with nobody. She don't get the grandkids. She outside parlaying and playing and shit. Yeah, I'm not that. If I'm outside, my baby's outside. Like, that's what that was. But her statement originally, I can't call my family and ask them for help on shit. Not a fuck ass thing. My homegirls have came through. Homeboys have come through. Strangers on the internet have sent well wishes, prayers, money. Some of us say, hey, you want lunch? Hey, I'll treat you to this. I had a lady in Target today purchase my Starbucks. I didn't ask. I was just standing there. And she was like, you like something? Sure. Strangers on the street. But your family. And you know what's crazy? The same family that say, oh, why ain't you call this person? Why ain't you call that? For the fuck what? You get ignored. You get the hit with the, oh, I'm going to call you back. And then it's wild because people feel like if they tell you they'll call you back, they'll wait to see if the emergency is gone before they contact you again. I said this to my aunt recently. I went and seen her. And I said, I'm going to get wealthy on purpose because your side of the family full of shit. Y'all can get in my comments and talk shit about me. Even share outside things that had nothing to do with social media in the immediate family got back to me. I want y'all to understand how social media works. The moment you see my post and somebody say something in a group, you do know it come back to me, right? Oh, you didn't know? And again, it's supposed to be family. That's that bullshit.